ABC News has obtained an audio recording of a 2021 conversation in which the former president discusses a classified Pentagon document that he held on to about a potential attack on Iran. The audio could be a critical piece of evidence in special counsel Jack Smith's indictment of the former president. Let's take a listen to a portion of the tape.
He said that I wanted to attack Iran. Isn't it amazing? I have a big pile of papers. This thing just came up. Look. This was him. They presented me this. This is off the record, but they presented me this.
Yeah.
I just found, isn't that amazing? This totally wins my case, you know. Mm-hmm. Except it is like highly confidential, secret. This is secret information. But look at this.
Trump pleaded not guilty earlier this month to a sprawling 37-count indictment alleging that he mishandled classified documents that he kept at his Mar-a-Lago resort. Let's bring in ABC News legal contributor Kan Nawaday, a former federal prosecutor for the Southern District of New York. Kan, thanks so much for joining us. You've heard the audio. What's your initial reaction?
This is devastating evidence. It was previewed in the indictment that was returned against the former president several weeks ago. And it's devastating. It's his own words. He is recognizing that he has classified information. He is recognizing that he is showing it to people he shouldn't be showing it to. So I would call this the smoking gun of knowledge and intent.
What could this mean for the case?
I think what it means is that the case just, at least now we know how strong the case is. First, we saw this kind of summarize and expose in the indictment, but actually hearing it, actually hearing how good quality the audio is. And we all can know and can tell this is the former president speaking. Plus, on top of that, you have multiple people in the room. So it's obvious what the prosecution's going to do. They're going to call each one of those people to testify about this tape over and over again during the trial.
What could the former president's defense be? I mean, we've heard him say before he could just think about declassifying the documents and they were declassified. What do you think would be a potential defense here?
I think the first line of defense is they're going to have to try to find some way to get this tape and evidence excluded from evidence. If it does come in, it's going to be very hard to come up with a defense to make this type of evidence go away. Jurors love audio. They love the tape, especially a tape with the defendant's own voice in his own words saying, essentially, it's an admission of guilt.
Could this become a piece of critical evidence for special counsel Jack Smith? I guess you clearly said yes, right?
Oh, absolutely. If I'm Jack Smith, if I'm the prosecution team, I'm leaning on this piece of evidence during any trial over and over again. I'm going to have multiple witnesses. Each of the people in that room, I'm going to have them come in and talk about this tape. So this tape stays in front of the jury for at least a day or two.
What are the rules in using audio tape? Does somebody have to be, I guess it depends on which state, if it's a two-party state for consent?
Oh, well, number one, it seems clear that the former president knew and approved of the recording. He knew he was being recorded, so consent doesn't matter. And second, all you need is somebody to authenticate this tape, meaning all someone has to do is a witness has to come in and say, yes, we recorded this. This is accurate. Yes. And these are the people on the tape. And someone has to identify the authenticity of the tape. So once that's in, then it's basically in for the truth. And because it's the defendant's own words here, the former president's own words, it gets admitted as evidence, as would any other type of evidence in a case like this.
Trump pleaded not guilty earlier this month to 37 counts relating to accusations that he mishandled classified documents at his Mar-a-Lago resort in Palm Beach, Florida. Let's listen to another clip of that audio recording.
Yeah.
See, as president, I could have declassified it. Now I can't, you know, but this is classified.
Now we have a problem.
Isn't that interesting?
Yeah.
It's so cool.
Hear that person saying, now we have a problem. How does this undercut the former president's claims that he did not have any classified documents?
It totally undercuts any type of defense that he had been and his team has been putting out there, that He had the ability to declassify materials by his say-so. He, through his own words, admits that, well, I can't do it now because I'm no longer president. So this is a devastating, devastating piece of evidence. And Trump's defense team is really going to have to think very creatively to figure out a way to get around this type of evidence. And if they can't get it excluded, they're going to be in a lot of trouble. All
right, Kan Nawaday, always helpful to have your insight. Appreciate it.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.